Hi and welcome to this Autoemotional.com presentation for a car that all motoring aficionados will recognize, and anyone else who's not even into vehicles will turn around, smile, stop, stare, take photographs and wave at. This is of course the Mini Moke, and this one has got, let's just say, all the bells and whistles and then some. The vehicle itself is, as you can see, one of the later models known as the Moke 2, and is coming with a host of all the ancillaries and accessories that made this mini marvel absolutely flawless in design. You've got great little features like these pulls on the bonnet catchers that release the engine, as you can see, all in fabulous condition, no drips or spills, everything's super clean under there. The cars were of course initially designed for the army and off-roading. Part of the advertising campaign on this car was, believe it or not, for soldiers to actually pick up the car at each of the four corners and actually lift the car up past any big bumps and hills that she couldn't get over. Absolutely fantastic vehicle, and this Mini Moke, believe it or not, has got one pot of gold at the end of its rainbow, and that is right here on the odometer. The car has got an unbelievable 872 miles on the clock, and that is all 110% genuine. I don't believe we have had a Mini Moke in before at Autoemotional.com, and I doubt very much that you'll be passing another one of these on the road if you ever were to purchase it and be the lucky owner of this absolutely fabulous car. The car is in great condition, to say the least, with all the bells and whistles that you'd expect on a Mark II Moke, such as the indicator and lighting stalk on the steering column, as well as all the light buttons on the dashboard binnacle, the heater as well, and the 4-speed box handbrake and the piped seats. Lots of these Mokes did come in green, as well as the motoring icons did, but these latter ones did actually come in the white color. Again, you've got the fuel filler cap, which runs on the side box of the left of the vehicle on these Mark II Mokes. As you can see, the canvas roof in immaculate cover and condition. The tow bar and spare wheel, absolutely flawless. You've got to remember, this car has got 870 miles on the clock, not 8,700, but 870 full stop. I mean, the car is in absolutely meticulous order, to say the least. Absolutely every single panel is, well, you can say straight for lack of terminology, because that's lots of the components were shared, of course, with the classic Mini, and therefore super easy to keep in running order. But at 870 miles on the clock, there isn't much that needs to be done. You've also got the locking cubby hole there for the battery, and the Moke little rubber guards on all of the sills there, as well as on the steering wheel, and of course on those piped white leather seats. Of course, in the rear you'll see the full canvas roof and the back bench in absolutely meticulous order, original mounts. You can see there's no even wear on the seat belts after 870 miles. It's just absolutely flawless. This is a white canvas roof, do not forget, and again in just fabulous order. All the glasswork on the car, solid straight panel, so being a rugged off-road vehicle come buggy, if you were ever stranded and had a crack in the windscreen, you could literally just go to a plate glass maker and get it cut to size on the spot in absolutely fabulous order. Such a rare car. You know, you will just get people turning their heads and just staring at what the vehicle is if they're not in the knowledge, and those who do know what the car is will really tip their hat to you for keeping it in such fabulous condition. But starting with 870 miles on the clock, you've kind of got a bit of a head start there, to say the least. Stepping into the vehicle, it in itself is just a bit of an adventure, and you always feel like a bit of a kid when stepping in. Of course, you've got all the Moke logos that follow you around the vehicle. and all those rubber mats as well that are on the floor, all original again. And of course, with that 870 miles on the clock, the car of course starts absolutely flawlessly, and on the button the view just, well, as you can see, is incredible in that it's absolutely totally 360. The what looks like a roll cage actually part of the structure of the vehicle. Again, no nicks, dents, but after such low mileage, it's practically delivery miles for someone out in the sticks. The car then fires up, as you can see, absolutely on the button, runs, and just, I mean, these cars in themselves were built so well by and designed by 𝗔𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗢𝗠𝗢𝗡 with, you know, practicality and durability in mind, as well as comfort for 4 people. And to be honest, even with this Moke, they really have set the bar even higher with the customization, and to get one is a rare thing, and to get one with this mileage and in this condition is nigh on impossible. I don't believe there's another car that can even come. I don't think there's a second place basically for this being the podium winner. The car itself absolutely flawless, great super little engine, and if anything were to go wrong on this vehicle, and to be perfectly honest, having had lots of minis in at Autoemotional.com, you know, that's such a rare occurrence that you won't need any parts, and if you do, it's all down to the Mini Classics, which can be bought pretty much anywhere. Of course, the history of these vehicles, which will be detailed in the Autoemotional.com advert, will, you know, state out how the cars came to be from the production line to where you see today, presented in this beautiful gleaming white. The car is every bit as good as she looks in the photographs and video footage, and then some. Really does put a smile on your face. While we've been prepping the car here for its appraisal, we've had so many people looking and smiling, and you know, this is probably one of the best chat up lines there is, basically saying you drive a Mini Moke and then showing it off. Again, that canvas cover covering that rear bench, which as you can see is just in immaculate order. There isn't really anything to fault on the car. I think the only thing she needs now, again, you've also got the locking rear space there. The only thing she's really looking for now is a new home to go to, and I'm sure that there's going to be many a folk looking to make space in their driveway, and you don't need much space for a car that gives you so much enjoyment to utilize as an everyday car, to be honest, or just as a showpiece. Really and truly, this vehicle in the condition that it is, I do believe could be seen in any mini museum or automotive aficionado's garage, but I think it's something there to be enjoyed. So ladies and gentlemen, this absolutely fantastic 870 mile, yes, I will repeat that one more time, 870 mile Mini Moke for sale through Autoemotional.com. We hope you enjoyed the presentation. If you have any questions or queries, or you're looking to inspect the vehicle on your own accord in its presence, then by all means do get in touch with us. Again, that's Autoemotional.com, presenting you this absolutely fabulous once in a lifetime opportunity to produce a Mini Moke with such incredible low mileage and in such showroom condition. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this Autoemotional.com presentation.